Okay, hello everybody. Today we're going to do a little 3 card reading using the 40 Serpents deck created by Tommy Kelly, great artist, and we'll see what's coming on through. I am your professional online street performer for today, the great and glorious, soon to be famous one day Nick Dutch, back again one more time. I work as a professional reader of tarot and runes, that's my job. I've been doing that now for 15 years, more than 15 years, full-time professionally. I did my first ever psychic fair when I was just a 19-year-old kid, and that was pretty incredible. A very weird and scary experience, I can tell you, when you're that young. But it was also one of the best experiences of my life, and I learnt a lot, so I can provide a lot of my wisdom to you. Right now, what are we going to be doing now? We're going to be clicking the thumbs up button. We're going to be leaving comments in the comment section about whether you like this reading or whether it's done you good or whether it hasn't done you good or whatever. If it's giving you pause for thought, if it's giving you a moment to develop some more sober thinking, and giving you some generally uplifting stuff, then show your appreciation. Right, now let's get on with today's reading. Here we go. Remember, the super thanks button is there so that you can click that and chip me a couple of pounds or dollars if you wish. Why? Because that will encourage me to carry on putting out more and more content for you, and it will also be useful for me personally, because I do readings for a living. If you chip me an extra couple of quid, then essentially, I'm more inclined to do more reading videos, which can then help people to chill out, relax, get more perspective, and generally spread a bit of goodness throughout the whole world. So, what is this 3-card reading telling us today? The planets, the moon, and the librarian. Rather a contradiction in terms. The librarian is obviously a character which looks after knowledge and looks after wisdom. A library itself is to do with all of the things which humankind has got knowledge of so far. But the planet is full of extra things to learn. So why do you then get a librarian and a planet out in the same reading? To remind you that there is in fact the great unknown out there. Are you relying upon your current level of knowledge and wisdom? Do you think that the ideas, thoughts, feelings and beliefs which you accumulated during your younger days is the ultimate truth? Or is there a more advanced way of looking at life and looking at things which you haven't taken into account because your beliefs are so strong? Okay? It's again a message about thinking about thinking. You know this. You know the full contents of the Bodleian Library, the Library of Alexandria, whatever. You've got knowledge, you've got wisdom. Your life experience is like your library. Some of the volumes in it are pleasurable, some of them are painful, but it's perfectly okay to find a volume of a previous memory, take it out, have a look at it, and then put it back on the shelf afterwards and reflect and work out what you've learned from that. But also to recognize that there are things which are true which are not actually in your library, within your knowledge, within your wisdom and understanding. So therefore, these 2 cards coming out together at the same time should remind you to develop some kind of intellectual humility to the quantity of stuff you don't know. And the moon has another message associated with it as well. I mean, that's talking about your dream world, your subconscious mind, your daydreaming, your thinking things through with creative problem-solving skills. So it's encouraging you to find ways of looking at nature and to expand your knowledge through creative problem-solving and creative thought development, so that you can expand the contents of your own personal mental library. But knowing, of course, that you don't know everything, and you never will. And sometimes a bit of experimentation could be the most important thing you could do, because it will give you the ability to, through experience, put things to the test. Alright? And thus to, again, expand your own personal inner library. Does that make sense? I don't know whether it does. You know whether that makes sense to you or not. And I've got a comment section down below, and you should not be afraid to use it. Okay? Think about what the cards have said, think about what the reading and the interpretation has said, and see whether that's even remotely useful to you, as you carry on your journey. In the meantime, I'll say stay tuned, look forward to Halloween. Don't forget the super thanks button, which is down there, the heart shape with a dollar sign in it, if you can afford to, and if you can't, then don't, obviously. But if you can afford to get through to payday without a couple of dollars or a couple of pounds, then chip them my way, because like, this is my work and I'm here to entertain you. Alright? And I look forward to speaking to you again soon sometime, okay? Namely like tomorrow, probably about the same time of day. And of course, if you're seeing this video, you will have possibly, missed out on all the other bits of content I put out today. So go to my channel, click on my member name, click on the videos button, and then see if there's anything else there which suits your needs, and also use the search facility and search for any other subject which you haven't looked up for a while about anything to do with the world of the weird, and there'll be something there which will stimulate thought. Okay, speak to you again soon. Bye for now.